Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I'm your teacher, Ms. Asfi Yasir, and today I'm going to teach you about the structure of ocean floor. Alright. So beta, to understand the structure, it's important to know that ocean floor is not flat. It's not flat at all. It is of different layers. It is having different layers in it. It also contains a lot of resources. So beta, let's begin with the process what we are having in the ocean floor. So with this diagram data, this area, actually this area, if I can show you, this is the area exactly when you are going on any beach, that when you are going in a beach and you are observing that there is a light flow, right? हम जाते हैं shoreline पे हम खड़े होते हैं, the water is come and touch us, right? So what is that area? That's the continental shelf actually. Okay, so that is the area where the lighter slope you are observing. The more you are entering in the water, the more the water is getting deeper. Why the water is getting deeper? Actually, the floor is having a lighter slope over there. So this is the area that in geography we call it continental shelf. The shoreline, the area where you stand in a beach, that's the shoreline. Then there is a, if you are moving ahead, you are coming further in the ocean, right? There is a sudden slope in the ocean. We call that slope as continental slope. There is another feature which is not in this picture. Sometimes actually what happens that because of accumulation of all the sand, the sediments that they are coming down, over here we are having a continental rise also. It's the heighted area sometimes we are having here because of the accumulation of continuously sand that is coming down from the continental slope, right? Okay, so after that you can observe that we are having a plain area. The plain area in the ocean we call it abyssal plain. Then we have seamounts, the mountains, the heighted area in the ocean, right? Now there is a difference in the seamount and in the volcanic island. Both of it look almost similar, just there is a difference of the height, but the name are absolutely changed. No, not only the name are changed, but beta, a lot of difference is there as well. The seamount that is covered under the water and the volcanic island, the island that appears above the ocean, right? That is appearing above the sea level, and we call it volcanic island. This is created because of the volcanic activity that takes place inside the ocean, right? And the seamount is also created by sometimes by the volcanic activity or sometimes by the movement of tectonic plates. So, okay, so but there is a difference in both of them. When you see an area that is raised under the ocean, that means it is not visible on the top, then we call it seamount. But when we are having an area that is visible in the ocean, right, like above the ocean, and it look like a land, so that is an island. And what do we call it? An volcanic island. Okay, a deep structure, a deep feature that you can observe over here, we call it a trench. It's a trench and it is also created by the tectonic movement, and that is why we are going to explain it further inshallah, how this tectonic movement create a trench. And now at this moment, are you able to identify one of the largest trench, the deepest point of the earth? If you are saying Mariana Trench, oh my god, my dear students, well done, you are already there. Okay, so let's moving ahead. There is another picture for you that will explore and explain you better. Can you see? This is the continental shelf, right? This is the continental shelf, as you can observe over here. Continental shelf, right? Okay. And the continental slope. Can you see how we are observing? It's the shoreline, okay? The shoreline, then from the shoreline there is a sudden drop. And what is the drop known as? It's known as continental slope. Then you can see it's a depth in the water and there are small mountains. But are these mountains visible above the ocean? No, they are not visible above the ocean. Actually, they are under the sea. So we will call them seamount. But the ocean, but the volcanic activity, as you can see over here, this one is visible. Okay, this one is visible from the ocean. That means it's visible like a land. So we call it volcanic island. Can you see due to the tectonic movement, mid-ocean ridges, the land, can you observe how these ridges are there? The ocean floor, it's separated from the two ends, right? It's a V-shaped depth continuously moving deep inside the ocean. This is called ridges. We call it So yes, this is a trench actually, and if you remember that the deepest point of the earth in the Pacific Ocean is also a trench. Do you remember the name of it? If you are thinking it is a Mariana Trench, perfect, my dear students, you are absolutely right. Okay, so now let's explore about the continental shelf. Actually, because the continental shelf, this is the area of the continental shelf, right? And continental shelf, you find the area near the coastline, and in this area there is the place where the people, the human activities are going on, the scenic, it's the scenic beauty, their tourism occurs due to this place, right? So how it looks like, it's a shallow, gently sloping area, it's near the coastline, right? Rich in marine life, having oil and gas reserves, right? So beta, this place in the continental shelf that we are calling in the structure of the ocean floor has an immense importance, because हम लोग majority of the people, they are not going deep down, right, in the ocean, but 90% of the people, they are visiting beaches, and so where, which place, which feature they are visiting the most, this is the feature they visit the most, because as human, अगर मैं अपनी बात करूँ, मैंने अपनी लाइफ में सिर्फ कॉन्टिनेंटल शेल्फ देखा है, इसके आगे मैंने नहीं देखा, तो मेरी तरह और भी कई लोग होंगे. Obviously not everyone is going deep down in the ocean, right? So that is why this is the place when you are standing as a geography student, now you will be able to identify, all right, this is the continental shelf where I'm standing right now. Okay, so that is the purpose to make this video, so that you are aware with each and every feature of the ocean. All right. Now this is the Golden Beach actually at Govada City. Beta, why I'm showing you the picture? Because it is important to show you that when I went over there personally, I observed there was a depth. You know, when I observed the beaches of Karachi, of even some beaches of Balochistan, I have witnessed that does not have so much depth, right? But when I went to Gwadar, Golden Beach, this is named Golden Beach, when I went there, I observed a deep slope immediately. There was a slope in the coastline from the mountains, and as I was also observing the change in the color, and then I realized actually what happened, that the coastline, the continental shelf was very small in this area. It was not that much that we are having in Karachi beaches that I can observe, right, in the coast of Karachi. I can feel that there is a very gentle sloping, but over here I'm observing it wasn't a gentle slope, right? It feels a danger over there, because I can feel that, oh my god, I can feel some steep slope over here. And what was the difference, you know, that in Gwadar, what I observed, that the continental shelf was not that much long, right? The area was a very small, and I can observe that immediately after the continental shelf, there was a smaller area for continental shelf, and immediate I can observe a continental slope. यूजुअली कराची में हमारे पास कोस्ट लाइन्स बहुत ज़्यादा होती हैं, हमारे पास कॉन्टिनेंटल शेल्फ ग्रेजुअली स्टीप स्लोप नहीं है, हमारे पास जेंटल स्लोपिंग है, तो हम स्लोली 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 पानी में नीचे जाते हैं. बट व्हाट आई ऑब्जर्व कि गवादर में जब मैं गई तो मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया कि बेटा देयर वाज अ डेप्थ इन द वाटर, एंड आई कैन ऑब्जर्व दैट, right? So then I realized the meaning, that why we are saying that we have a deep port in Gwadar. The purpose of deep port I understand over there, because yes, what as a geography student you should understand, that over there the continental shelf is having a very limited area, and immediately after the continental shelf you have a steep slope, and that is why we call it that Gwadar is having a deep port. Okay, because the continental shelf area over there is very limited, but we did not have a gentle sloping area. We don't have a gentle sloping. Instead of gentle sloping in Gwadar, this is the continental shelf, and then suddenly we have a steep slope area, and that is why Gwadar is very much famous. You are having depth in the water. Due to the depth, there are several advantages, that the huge vessels, they can come at our ports, and then they can bring a lot of trading stuff altogether. Okay, so moving ahead, the continental slope, right, as I explained in a previous slide, that continental slope is a steep slope that connects the continental shelf to the depth of the ocean, right? So basically, if I can say this is continental shelf, okay, and the slope, the steep slope that you are having, that is known as continental slope, okay, that takes you to the ocean floor. Continental rice, okay, continental rice. So here we have continental rice. It is found at the base of the continental slope, okay. Now continental rice, actually here we are having continental rice, the rice area, Okay, so why we are having continental rise? Because beta continuously the sand and the sediments, they are flowing down due to erosion, due to weathering, and whatever is collected in this area, we call it continental rise. A rise area, okay, found at the base of the continental slope. The area that is found at the base of the continental slope, and it's a rise area because of continuously the erosion and weathering, the sand and the sediments, whatever falling down, they are accumulated at this area, and we call it continental rise. Okay. So now discuss about the abyssal plains. The abyssal plains, beta, they are the flat area in the ocean structure, in the ocean crust. They are the flat area, right? So beginning from continental shelf, then there is a slope, then there is a rise, and the next is the abyssal plain. They are very flat, deep region of the ocean floor. All right. So now moving ahead about reading and explaining about the ocean trench. All right. The ocean trench, it is a deep narrow valley in the ocean floor. And how it is formed, beta? It is formed due to the two tectonic plates when they collide together, and when due to the collision, the one tectonic plate, it sinks down, right? It sinks under the another, then it is known as the oceanic trench. When two tectonic plates, they collide together, the one sinks under, and that is why this is how, can you see, this is how the ocean trench is formed. Okay, one of the example of the ocean trench that we are having is Mariana Trench, and Mariana Trench is the deepest place on the earth. It is in the Pacific Ocean. It is the deepest point of the earth. Okay, so now let's move ahead. Let's Right, so now let's understand about the volcanic features of the ocean floor. Basically, they are the features that are formed due to the volcanic activities. Okay, so beta, the first is the sea mount. Underwater volcanic mountains, they do not reach the ocean surface. They are the sea mountains. They do not reach the ocean surface. They look like this also. They are the another name for this, the ocean mountain that we are having, that is having a flat top. Okay, ocean mountain that has a flat top, we call it a gear. Okay, then a gear is basically having a flat top sea mount. Once were volcanic island but eroded by the waves. यानी कि कोई भी ऐसे mountain बेटा that is under the ocean surface. If this is the ocean surface, for example, if this is the ocean surface, and if there is something that is above the ocean, what do we call it? It's a volcanic island. But if we are having something that is under the ocean and it is having a flat surface, we call it gear. Alright. So moving ahead, the last island arcs, right? Curved chain of volcanic island formed near the trenches, and they are also formed due to the volcanic eruption, and that is why we also call it island arc, because they look like an arc, right? Can you see an arc? They look like. So from aerial view, can you see the shape of these islands? So beta, these are formed due to the volcanic movements under the ocean surface. So these changes, they make new features, and this is how we are ending up our video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do like and subscribe my channel and share it with your friends and family members. Take care everyone. Allah Hafiz.